Jazz is a big umbrella, big breatha. And like the United States, it's a big melting pot. And I think music education is so important because it's all about preserving culture. People travel from all over the world to study American jazz. And we kind of take it for granted here. We need to preserve this music because it's one of the few things that truly comes from our country. It was originated here, it started here, and it's very important that we teach it, pass it down to the children, and we continue to play it and take it to new places, right? And in addition to that, people don't understand, or it's like a weird time. But Latin music is Latin jazz. It is an American thing. Yes, people speak in Spanish, or in some cases their European language, all the way back to Africa. But this music was born in the Bronx. While jazz and the big bands were playing, Count Basie and Duke Ellington and Dizzy Gillespie, they were going over to the Bronx, to Spanish Harlem, and they were checking out Machito and Tito Rodriguez and Tito Puente, and they were seeing these bands. And Dizzy fell in love with Latin jazz. He saw Machito's band and he was like, what is this? This is amazing. And we didn't appreciate it at the time. It was considered hillbilly music because they were still playing their African drums. And there was one man that really kind of brought Latin jazz to the forefront, and that was Machito. We're going to play one of his tunes tonight. And Dizzy said at one point, he brought Chano Pozo in his band, and he stopped playing bebop. He decided he was just going to do Latin jazz from that point forward, and he started the United Nations Band and started pulling musicians from all over Africa and Latin America and bringing them into this band and confusing jazz with these Latin rhythms, because he always thought swing was very confining, and he wanted to get out of that box, out of that ding-ding-a-ding. And one time Dizzy was getting interviewed, and they said, what is it about American jazz and the Afro-Caribbean rhythms? What is it that makes them work so seamlessly together? And Dizzy said, well, the Africans, we were taken. We weren't brought here. We didn't come for a vacation or visit. We were taken here. But when we left, we took our culture with us. And when the people from like the Caribbean met the people from New Orleans and the South and New York, and they got together, their music fit together like this perfectly. And Dizzy always said, he goes, Chano Pozo, he has Cuba, he has the rhythms there. He goes, me, I have bebop, I have jazz. He goes, but the unifying factor is we all have Africa. And that's what brought this, here, this is American music. So we're gonna play some Latin jazz for you guys tonight as well. And we're gonna start off with, what are we playing? What do you guys wanna play? We're gonna start off with a tune called Teneroso.